Hell yeah. Okay, so a 1 is really bad, though. Okay, Fang, that's one thing. A 1 is really bad, and if I can... Hell yeah. Because what am I gonna do? And I'm guessing that Fang is basically going to be the person I go to for the data stuff. Sleeper. What was his voice? Sleeper. Then catches your attention as you approach half-inch building, leaning against a bay door to the side of the entrance. Easier to come in this way, security, all that. Truth be told, I don't spend much time upstairs. This is where I work. I'm gonna sneeze. The bay is filled with pieces of hardware, all rigged up to generators and diagnostic slates. Things you don't recognize that glow with blue screen light. There is a chorus of hums that blends into a single wave of static, filling the dark corners of the room. It's incredible. Thought you'd say that. My treasure trove, all dredged up from the sea of systems we call the Eye. You wouldn't believe that what this place runs on. From the original station, Alpha Epsilon AE1. This one is Solheim built. We've had to invent new components, repair things we never built, reverse engineer entire subsystems into our existence. Residents here look up to the Eye and think they are seeing a concrete reality. But this place is a system of constant flux, decaying and growing, collapsing into new configurations. We're keeping this place alive, but also remaking it into something new, dragging it away from those corporate origins. At least that's what I'm trying to do. I know you can see this too. All these system sections. You can, can't you? I can see it. Makes sense, right? You're between here and there, between the people and their systems. You light this place up like a beacon. That's what I need. I'm guessing being a beacon isn't always ideal. They are tracking me. Maybe I can help with that. There's a lot of old growth in this system. Subsystems I can't see, access protocols, lost time and decay, secrets, shitload of secrets. Okay, so it's not like that I'm interfacing with my mind, I'm interfacing with my robot system. I mean, I am, but also I'm actually genuinely interfacing with the entire ring. Okay. Entire station. Unlock this place, break off those last ghost limbs of corporate control. The thing is, I'm getting pulled in a lot of directions that I'm trying to balance. It's like, yeah, I have to be careful here. Because, you know, it's one of those things. Well, Jack of all trades is master of none, but is better than a master of none. But also, it's a game where the bar is set very high, and if you're not a master, you're nothing. is the sense I might get. It's a thing to keep in mind here. Even in Havenage, there's old growth. Roots trace back into those bad old days. Help me dredge up the past, and I'll see what I can do about the tracker of yours. I'm in. This seems like, yeah, it's probably a pretty good a thing I probably want to, focus on. Start by bringing me whatever you can turn up. Use that emulated mind of yours, and see what's out there. Let's get a picture of how things are. Those above. Nods at the ceiling. Have granted me an acquisitions budget. I can pay you for whatever useful data you bring in. I know you need it. Keep it quiet and keep it clean, Sleeper, and I'll see you soon. Well, hey! Encrypted key. Oh, okay. Is this not? Oh, that's... This isn't it. Didn't I get? Oh! Oh, okay, that's... Alright, I didn't... Okay, cool. The thing I was looking for was not... Keynode? Unavailable. I see. Wait, so what are these triangles? Okay. So Havenage agents, so these do mean something, which I thought they did not. Well, okay, I thought I was gonna make progress real fast, but that's okay that I'm not. A lot of threes today. Okay, not bad. Roll the dice again. It's not really that bad, though. Right? Hell yeah. Ooh, wait a minute, what? Hang on. Oh! Okay, cool. Alright, so I've gotten access to more stuff now. Administration for the shipyard. Sophisticated tech is rare in the eye. Shipyard is happy to pay for the shipment. Fragments, one ship mine fragment. Okay, cool. I don't know what this is leading me to, but it seems like something. Unit assembly? Okay, cool. Junior tech. Systems team is looking for a new member. Prove yourself as a rival tech and you are in. You have a spot supporting the weld team. A good place to prove you know how to put a ship together. I need to, well, I have access to this now, which I think is a good enough progress for this cycle. See if we can talk to these people. Again, I'm gonna try and go light on the dialogue here, or the reading things out. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting an old, a an older daughter, like a 50-year-old man and his 25-year-old daughter or something. From the walkway. She's quite beautiful, I think. Work gear poorly fitting and loose. Torch's side rail flickering in his eyes. Turns to you. Lem. Hi, Mina. She's a little slow to trust, aren't you, Mina? Fair enough. Dark brown eye twinkling amongst the rough material. You working with them? Or just admiring? Understandable. Don't you, Mina? Geez, Mina's and my ticket out of this place, our escape vector, so to speak. Ship? You haven't heard? Anyone who takes on the side rail horizon will be entered into a draw for the transit support crew. Won't get to sleep the journey through, but a couple of decades of service will be nothing for me and Mina if it means landfall on a new world. Transit support. Someone needs to stay awake to keep the thing running. That's a colony ship, friend. Oh, the Sealess Foundation is sending thousands to settle a system well outside the reach of the core worlds. It'll be a totally independent colony. So, no surrogacy, no corporations. Sealess Foundation. Avanage's client, yeah. Some of the wealthy projects from the core systems, interested in independent and self-sufficiency and all that. Hired the whole shipyard out, helped rekit it and everything. Someone else's dream, I suppose, but doesn't mean people like me and Mina can't tag along. Damn. Pulling an exaggerated grumpy face. Daddy, food. Pulling an exaggerated grumpy face. Glances furtively at you as she plays with a set of dog tags that hang from Lem's neck. Chatting a little. I'm just chatting a little, meanie. Give Dad a sec. I'm not on that Havenage crew yet, but I'll work my way in. You can do it too, friend. We have to stick together. Wonder how long he's been working to break into the official shipyard crew. I'm working on it. Gotta hold out, okay? You aren't quite sure if he's talking to you. That's how it works. While he stares out, Mina catches your eyes curiously. You agree, Mina? Daddy loves me. She says it stubbornly, daring you to question her. That's it, we hold on. Just a couple of softies, isn't that right, Mina? Gotta go feed this one. Maybe see you on a shift, huh? Damn. Okay, well that's cool. Okay. Oh no, that's... Sorry. Wait a minute, didn't I... Disable your tracker. Okay, so... Yeah, alright. I feel like this one's like a very, very long time for this to happen, right? The only thing is that, hey, if I'm gonna like live forever, I need to know how to make the cure. And maybe it's not a thing I can actually do. We'll see. As many cycles as it takes to offload. Buy some scrap. Scrap allowance. Big stuff goes to the shipyard, valuable stuff to the markets. They'll let you buy a few crates, but not much more. That's fair. Okay. How much can I sell this? Isn't it like 15? Which is like fine, but also... Nah, it's not that worth it. Also, I do want to do my actions and then eat, I think is the best way to do this. Yeah. I did make some cryo today. I do feel like a scrap item. Oh, very nice. Yeah, no, hell yeah. Ship mine fragment. Holy shit, yes. Okay. Sorry, was that... I didn't get anything here. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I sell this... plus 12. Okay. So I would be selling at a loss, but just... It would be selling at a loss, would also be getting that together. Only thing... We'll go and buy some food. Sleeper. Emphas calls to you in a booming voice that echoes through the corridor. Tell me a story. I see you, cycle in, cycle out, when we never speak. Tell me a story. Any kind. One of yours. Nothing stolen. Tell him about your dreams. All the sleepers had dreams. Some were simple memories left over from the emulation process that had become tangled up in their minds and would come out when they slept. It wasn't rare to hear... I don't know, the term emulation kind of makes me think that it is a copy. So, like, perhaps if I was to go to this corporation and get a sleeper, or, like, it would be basically... I would be copying over... hell, it could be a thing where I'm, like, copying my consciousness onto a thing, and maybe that has some side effects. But maybe, like, hey, we copy your consciousness onto a person, and you get, like, 10% of... you get 10% of whatever they earn, or something like that. Or maybe it's a lump sum payment. Probably a very cheap lump sum payment, but who knows. But yeah, that's... I also said I was trying to think of how I could, like, incorporate some elements, some story elements of this into Cyberpunk Red. And you know what? I think I've got some ideas. The sort of sense of, what's the word? Inevitable doom that will befall you, right? If, like, you only have so much time to make things work, and you have to push your way through, it's something that I am really liking. Gray skeletal after images of systems and structures. They were reflections of reality distorted, yes, but somehow true. Till you arrived at this place. Dreams colonize your waking life. They slip behind your eyelids with every blink. Now you understand they aren't dreams at all, but some process of interfacing, of speaking, living. In another world, it flows through this one like smoke through air. Tell him that you do not know if there is a reason for your dreams. Perhaps you reason. It is just some side effect, or a particular quality of the frame you inhabit. Whatever it is a gift. You hope to make use of it. Squints a little. Sleeper. You are quite a storyteller. And you realize that he's trying to gauge how honest you have been in your story. Passes you the meal he has cooked, and you take it gratefully. As you eat, he talks, a natural exchange. Thank you, Sleeper. But my time is done for today. I do not want to keep you longer. I will make a proposal. These are good enough for Moe's. He gestures to a plastic box of ingredients stacked behind a stall. These are good enough for most, but someone told me a story that made me think. A couple of cycles ago, they said that across the gap, in the Greenway, fresh mushrooms grow. You heard this? No. Neither had I, but I trust the one who told me. Can you bring me some? I cannot cross the gap, and I worry about leaving my things behind. I'm sure a storyteller like you could handle the trip. I will prepare them for you, if you wish. If you wish to tell it. I will prepare them for you, and, if you wish to tell it, be the audience for another story. Agreed. Good. And I will wait for you to bring them. I will prepare a recipe then, Sleeper. Good luck with foraging. Walk back to the main market, the rich taste of Emphasis food still lingering in your mouth. Stories for food, you think? Trade that seems more than fair. That is a new drive, right? Okay. So, let me just look at this. Hard to come by. Poor work will see you dropped from the roster. Okay. And it's a little bit unforgiving. So I have to be very careful with this. It is nice that basically, like, it's kind of random chance though, right? But you can just, like, sacrifice bad rolls. Like, bad rolls aren't bad because you can use them to get the data, and then you can use the good rolls on the engineering stuff. Also, if you don't want to play this game, that is also something you could totally try and... You don't have to focus on. I feel like this might be bad. I feel like it might be bad to sell this. Do I have any indication for how much it might sell for? The thing is, I don't know. I do not actually know what a ship mind is. By the way, if I escape... Okay, that's time since last autosave. Oh, that's kind of a cool feature. But there's not, like, any lore. By the way, I'm gonna go into my menu here real quick. Achievements. My achievements. Alright, so just looking at the achievements, there's 27 I have gotten paid off. Clear the debt and return a favor for your first friend on the eye. There is planned obsolescence. Buy yourself some extra time, one vial at a time. Build a Minecraft. Build a ship mind from fragments. Insert mind. What's the weirdest thing you've ever gotten out of a vending machine? Good. Good robot. Help a friend and have fun with Bun Bun. Okay. Squatters' rights. Find a place and make it your own. Communist. Communist. Noun. Someone who joins a commune. The bad end. Fight an old crewmate at the edge of the rim. Bayview. Buy into the hub's competitive repair market. Spore catcher. Put putting those sample collecting skills to good use. Icebreaker, crack the toughest security system on the eye. Fellow traveler, find a gift from someone like you, hidden away. Story eater, trade food and stories with a local. Grow your own, become self-sufficient through botany. Free spirit, help a friend distill their future. Remote control, stop the signal. The running game, do whatever it takes to get that ticket. For a few chits more, witness a lifetime of bad decisions catching up with somebody. Loot boxes, steal 3 shipments just to see what's inside. 8 hidden achievements. I will say that it does give me the mind, does put me in the opinion that I should probably hold on to these. I cannot save. It is an autosave thing. My best bet would probably be to hold on to it. I think I'm easily making enough money for that not to be an issue. So there we go, I guess.